Hi. Welcome to the E-Learning Cooking Show. I am your host, unprofessional chef, and our teacher, Mr. McCallum. I was just wiping down a little mess I made earlier. Today, on the weekend edition of the E-Learning Cooking Show, cottage cheese, my friends. Little shout out to my buddy B. Hoagie and his ongoing love affair with cottage cheese and all of its delicious, amazing qualities. It is a delightful afternoon snack, and that's what we're talking about today on the show, afternoon snack.
Helena and Jonathan James are the only ones with us right now.
That's okay, because if there was only one of you, I would do this. All right, so let's get started. Couple ingredients out here. We're going to keep this nice and simple. You know, a lot of times our diets, they're not the best. And so we have to incorporate delicious, healthy, and filling foods to stay just energized, okay? For the afternoon, sometimes at this point in the afternoon, it's a little bit of a lull. Let's see if we can't solve that. How about it? How are you guys doing, by the way?
They've just said hello, or no, hola and hey. And
Hola.
Bracelets by Luke Hawarda has also just
thank
joined
goodness.
us.
Thank goodness Bracelets is here. I appreciate that. We're going to talk about garnishes for cottage cheese.
Melby is here.
Oh, Melby. Welcome. Melby, have you been to the show before? I'm really, really excited to have you. All right, so we're going to open up this cottage cheese. This is a fresh batch.
The freshest.
Oh, yeah. Liquid goo. All right. So use, I would go with the small curd if you can. The large curds, it's a little chunky. It's kind of like bubble tea with milk, like sour milk.
Melby says first time viewer. So.
Oh, Melby. So glad you would.
He's got high expectations.
Yeah, I bet you do. I can feel the energy. Okay, how's that? Is that working for you? All right.
Jonathan James says cottage cheese barfy face.
Barf your face, okay? This is good and good for you. Nutritious and delicious. Let's look, by the way, at the contents.
Jessica just came on.
Hello, Jessica. This has approximately, okay? We're talking about a half a cup serving size and 80 calories, okay? Look at this. Lots of good sodium in there. Couple of sugars. But look at that protein. That's the number we're looking for. 12 G's. It's got 12 G's of protein. Yeah. So that's what we're looking for. The body needs to nourish itself for the afternoon lulls. But
Jessica says, right. Yes, cottage cheese.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. This is a bag of spinach. And what I'm going to do is just kind of lay some of the spinach on the plate. Okay? Now, if you don't have spinach, then you could always substitute bologna. So I'm just gonna fire this up here on the grill, and we're gonna grill the bologna right here. And I was told by a Facebook fan of the show on the Wheaton Academy Viz Art that sorry, Kyle, there's a knife on this.
Kyle's
episode.
not here, so it's fine.
Okay, good. Well, shout out if you see this later.
Luke, don't tell Kyle.
He suggested that you make 4 little cuts on the outside, okay? He said when he's cooking bologna, and he's been cooking bologna for a while, that's going to be the ticket. So instead of the single cut that I've been making, we're going with the 4, and that's going to fan out like
ticket for the biscuit?
Whatever that is, yes, I think.
Brian Hogan is here.
B. Hogan, I'm glad you're here because today's episode is all about cottage cheese. Yeah. Okay. So I've just got my my veg on the plate as a garnish, but also there's good vitamins and minerals in this. And here's what we have to do. We've got to scoop out right about a half a cup. Okay. So I'm going to give it. This is a healthy half a cup, right there. And doesn't that look nice? Isn't that special? Look at the colors. Look at the contrast. Delightful. But let's not stop there. Let's use our knife skills to cut ourselves up a little bit of a...
You mean our spatula skills?
This is basically a butter knife or a spatula. Keeping those fingers curled. Notice, I gotta hack this. I gotta hack it. The only reason this would cut me open is because I would be pressing really hard. Oh, gosh, just literally, it is a butter knife. I don't let sharp objects in my home. Okay?
Helena says thick boy bod when you mentioned spinach and cottage cheese and all those things.
Wait.
Oh
See
dear
that?
God.
Spinach.
And then Luke Holwarda with the knife, he said that made him laugh.
Good.
Pugs
Great.
for Life just joined us.
Welcome, Pugs. Good to have you. We're making a Pug's favorite treat, cottage cheese, right now. And I just garnished with a little tomato. Lots of vitamin C in those tomatoes. I hear that's good against the viruses these days. And this isn't all. We can go in a lot of different directions. Oh, let me check on this. I want to check on how's this doing. Look at that. Look at how it just fans out. I'm gonna. Ow. Okay. So we got the bologna. This is the alternate. If you don't have the spinach, you can always use bologna as the base. Okay. So we're gonna serve that up as a little garnish when we're done. And let's not forget, friends, that cottage cheese isn't cottage cheese without a little pepper. Now you can add salt if you want, but I don't see any reason to add salt to a half cup of anything that already has 400 milligrams of it in it. So we're gonna avoid that. But I do like the idea. When I was a younger person, I had to avoid fresh garnishes. But now that I'm old and weathered, and I have a healthy immune system, we're gonna go ahead and peel ourselves a mandarin orange, and we're gonna incorporate that right into our cottage cheese, just as like a little garnish. Okay, what do you say we get a couple? Let's fan out a few here.
Jessica says that she's going to try this tonight.
I would totally try. This is so good and good for you. And it sort of elevates the cottage cheese game, okay? Don't treat the food that you eat with disrespect. It could be, whether it's bologna, whether it's a tuna casserole, you honor that. You honor that food. And you give it the respect it deserves, and it is going to treat you right, okay? It's going to be a delightful snack. Now, our bologna is almost ready. Yep, that's good. I'm going to turn the burner off. I'm going to get us a little bit of a, what are these called?
Toothpicks?
Yeah, thank you.
Helena says, I made your breadcrumbs for my mac and cheese yesterday.
Did you really? Hot, this is hot. We should let that cool just a bit so I can properly roll it. Right now it's too hot. It looks kind of like a sunflower. I like that. Okay, another good thing to add to your cottage cheese, and one of my personal favorites, is an olive. In particular, the Spanish olive. Okay, they have the little goodies inside. I don't know if you can see that.
It's goodie-less.
What a ripoff. This olive got shafted. And okay, but we can still use it. Usually there's a pimento. So we're going to put that in there. I'm going to get a couple more. You don't really want the juice. All you want.
Let's see. Do they got the goodies?
Oh, there's one.
There we go.
Do you ever wonder how in the world did they get those in there? I have no idea. But I'm glad I don't have to do it. I'm glad I don't have to do that. Okay. We're almost set here. I have two more things left to garnish. Number one, I threw this bologna at the fridge earlier, and it stuck eventually. So we're going to roll that up, and we're going to pin that through.
I'm surprised we're eating it.
Okay.
But then again, we waste nothing.
We waste nothing. I washed it off. It fell on the floor. I washed it off. There is no waste in this home.
With soap.
Yeah, I used a little bit of my Shackley hydrophobic spray.
Mr. Rivera is back with us, the Armchair General.
Armchair General, glad you're here. I'm just about to put the pinnacle of all sauces. Well, Tabasco is delicious, but I don't have any. I have Cholula, and I think it's a wonderful flavor. And we're just going to sprinkle a bit of that. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, I'm trying to avoid the orange or the mandarin here. because look at this. Now, look at the colorful plate. This is a treat, a delightful treat, a treat to enjoy with the family. It's a treat to have alone in the privacy of your own kitchen. You can garnish this up with anything you want, virtually, except for I would avoid other milk products because there's a lot of milk in there already. I would avoid anything that like vinegar. Don't spray this with lemon juice because that would curdle it even more. You're already eating curdled milk, so don't do that. But I'm excited. So let's.
Do you want a fork?
Actually, a fork would be good. This is really fork food. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, don't hurt me though. All right, let's see. We want to get some of the goodies here. So I'm trying to get some tomato. I want some of that that olive. And go. I also want some spinach. I can feel myself losing weight right now. Here's the other thing. If you eat more than half a cup, you will probably gain weight. This is a very nutrition-rich food. So don't overdo it. Plus, this processed meat, it's a lot of calories. So I'm gonna try that with this here. I wanna get let's get a little bit actually, like a little burrito, okay? Like a cottage cheese burrito.
Indeed.
All right, and then this, and this, just get that tucked in there. It's like kind of like a tortilla, but with meat. Okay, see how that is? I gotta tell you, I often surprise myself. This is really good. But then again, anything with 1,000 milligrams of sodium in it is pretty good. Let's be honest. Oh, so good. I recommend that you try this treat this afternoon. If you don't have little oranges, I don't have Kool-Aid. I don't know. Try an apple. All right, that'd be good. And if you don't have bologna, do you have ham? That's just as good. It's the same thing. Maybe liver sausage? I don't know. There's so many combos, so many ways to enjoy. Don't disregard this nutritional, protein-rich food. That's really juicy. Listen, it's been great having you here on the weekend edition of the E-Learning Cooking Show. I am your host, the unprofessional chef, and our teacher, Mr. McCallum. I hope that you'll join me for my spring break edition of the E-Learning Cooking Show on a schedule yet to be determined, but it will happen. You guys doing okay? Taking naps, getting up on time?
Literally, Sumana Danielson is the only one that has joined since the Armchair General.
All right. Well, take care of yourself. Glad you were here. Thanks for spending time with me. I'm going to finish my cottage cheese. Peace be upon thee. Later. Bye-bye.